So we're back here in Mist Survival, and this is update 0.194. So I'm going to show you some of the new things, such as what can we find here. We have some new things that you can build. You can make a repair bench, you can make a furnace, and you can make a reloading bench. So I'm going to start with a furnace, and let's put this one here. Now the thing about this one is that it's pretty much the same as which is in the blacksmith. Ooh, the mist is out there. The blacksmith place. What's that called? Yeah, it's called the blacksmith place. So it works exactly the same way. It's just that you can put it in a smaller place. So I've shown last time where you find the mine and how you mine some of these things. And so let's do the brass. Now you look at the brass. It basically is 1 to 2. You have 8 of these ones. You get 4 of the ores. So let's start that. Now the copper one is harder. I believe you need 8 of these ones to get a single one of these ones. So I'm not going to get that yet. Now the gold, same thing. I'm not getting that one. But let's get the iron, which gives you a 4 to 1. And let's do that. And let's melt that down as well. Now, if I put this one, of course, I'm going to lose it. So I'm going to keep this one for now. So what this means is that you need to do a fair bit of mining before you can get, for instance, the copper or the gold to make your buildings. Noisy. Why are they so noisy? Let's wait a bit until this has been smelted and until the mist is gone. Alright, the mist is gone and we have melted things down. And let's see, I got 4 brass and 4 of these iron ingots. And what are these iron ingots? Well, the old ones are now called low quality metal ingots. So what do you need these ones for? Well, that's a good question. So let's go out. And this is where you still need the blacksmith place for some of this. And you see, if you want to make an American Eagle, now requires these iron ingots. And that's important to know. If you want to make the new sledgehammer, you also need them. And you need 10 of them. So it's fairly expensive to make. Now here you can also make these cartridges. So I'm going to make one of these. 16. And this is, of course, the different kind of ammo that you can make in the game. And now I have 16 of these ones. And let's go inside again. So what can we do with our cartridges? Well, I believe this is why you need the reloading bench. Unfortunately, I don't have enough to make the copper ingot, so I'm not going to be able to build or show that this time. But instead, let's make the repair bench. And so you make this one, and this one is a little bit easier. Let's place this one down, and let's build it. And here you have the new repair bench. Alright, I can keep the flashlight on. So you basically interact with it, and you put your things here, and it tells you what do you need in order to repair it. And it seems to be pretty expensive. You see this one, I mean, it's a fair bit of this kind of scrap metal and some duct tape. So I'm not really sure how worthwhile that is to do. Let's try something else. And yeah, it seems to be fairly expensive. Now, I guess it's depending on what you have. For instance, a knife might be worthwhile because that one takes a fair bit of components to craft. So it really depends on what you have. You see this one, all these different things. So this will allow you to do some repairs of things instead of making new ones every time they break. Now, as you can see, you don't seem to be able to repair things like engines and everything. I mean, you can put it down, but it doesn't tell you what the cost is, which means you can't repair it. Unfortunately, maybe that's something that they will fix eventually. Things are respawning, so at least that is helpful. But for now, just go search out the new things. I'm not sure how much I'm going to be repairing my items because it takes a fair bit of resources and you can find so many around. But anyway, hope that is useful and I will see you again next time.
Special thanks to the great patrons supporting the channel. If you would like to join the vetted community and support these videos, do follow the Patreon link.